It's the end of USC's first week of fall camp, and this is Quick Hits with Keely, presented by SmartStop Self Storage. The college football landscape continues to evolve, and that was especially the case on Friday. Head coach Lincoln Riley shared that while conference realignment news unfolds, his team remains focused on the task at hand.
Our university, our leadership made the decision to go into the future with the Big Ten after this season because it was the best thing for USC. That was not contingent on any other schools, on anything else. We don't make decisions here at USC based on anyone else other than doing the best for our university, the best for our student athletes, period. So my reaction today is I have no reaction. We're trying to win the Pac-12, and then we'll deal with the Big Ten when that time comes.
Offensive line coach Josh Henson expressed a need for more physicality from his group, sharing that USC's defensive line had the edge on Thursday.
I'm always going to be positive on things, but I'm just being real about what today was, and that's a good thing too, because that's a healthy thing for your team. One side does well, other side responds. One side does well, other side responds, and so to me that's a healthy thing for your team. If that's not happening on your team, one side's dominating all the time, then you may not be as good as a team as you want to be. But I'm positive on the outlook of where we can go. But we've got to go there. It's it can't be, and it hasn't been, but it can't be you can't just have days. Well, if we do this, we can be good. If we do this, we can be good. At some point, you have to do it.
The majority of starting spots on USC's offensive line are up for grabs this fall, and the competition level continues to rise in camp. One name that garnered praise this week was redshirt sophomore Mason Murphy.
Mason has improved a ton. His consistency, he had a great offseason in the weight room. He's gotten a lot stronger. He's anchoring way better now in pass rush. He's just getting really consistent with putting himself in good spots where he doesn't lose fast, and that's a bad thing in the O-line to lose fast, but he's doing really well. I'm real pleased with where Mason's at.
For a second year in a row, USC is searching for two clear starters at the corner position. Head coach Lincoln Riley shared an update Wednesday on how that position battle is progressing.
Yeah, I would say the competition there is very even. We continue to be very impressed by Keely Eure and his improvements. Jacoby, I think, carrying over some of the momentum of what he had at the end of last season. His good plays are so good. We're working on his consistency, but he's flashing just more and more as time goes on. And Damani's been really good. He had just an average first day, and then he's really accelerated after that. Really playing well, confident, and for him, it's just being able to stay on the practice field, and just being able to get reps. It's been a long time since he's had this much sustained football, and probably his junior year in high school. That's a long time ago, and so you could see he is really starting to get back into it. You see his long speed, which is obviously something he was really known for. Is back. He's really running like you would expect. Confident. He is right in the middle of that battle. You leave there today saying, all three of those guys will play a lot.
One interesting development so far in camp involves Arizona transfer Christian Roland Wallace. According to Riley, the redshirt senior corner is getting a tryout at nickel this fall. Cornerbacks coach Dante Williams explained the team's thought process behind the move.
Just as a secondary as a whole, overall, numbers-wise, we're thin, right? And you got a particular player that is, smart. He learns fast. He grabs ideas, and like we always said, we're just trying to get the best 5 DBs on the field. So whether that's him at safety, corner, nickel, whatever the case may be, we're going to make sure we have the best 5. And then if somebody goes down, you want to make sure you put the 6th best DB in, not all of a sudden the next guy at that particular position. So you got somebody that can learn multiple things and carry it over to practice and learn those things. You got to take advantage of that.
That's going to wrap it up for Quick Hits with Keely. USC's next open practice is on Tuesday, so stay tuned for updates.